As Jesus continues rebuking the Pharisees, he explains to them that outward appearances aren't what matters, it's what's in the heart. Listen to Mark chapter 7, verse 14 to 23. Again, Jesus called the crowd to him and said, "Listen to me, everybody, and understand this. Nothing outside of a person can defile them by going into them." Remember how the Pharisees were talking about how the disciples had defiled themselves by not washing their hands? Rather, it is what comes out of a person that defiles them. After he'd left the crowd, he entered the house, and the disciple asked him about this parable. He says, "Are you so dull?" And you can see the frustration in Jesus right at the moment. He says, "Don't you see that nothing that enters a person from the outside can defile them? For it doesn't go into their hearts, but into their stomachs and then out of the body." In this way, he's declaring all foods clean. He went on and said, "What comes out of a person is what defiles them. For it is from within, out of their own heart. Evil thoughts come: sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, malice, deceit, lewdness, envy, slander, arrogance, and folly. All these evils come out of a person." Now, Jesus is simply saying to us, is we often look around and see what's wrong with other people. We see actions that we might feel inappropriate. You know, sometimes in church you've got a child making noise and people look around. Sometimes we look at someone differently because they eat meat or they don't eat meat. But what's really important is what comes out of the heart, and that you're in charge of. Now, I know my heart. I know in my heart is capable of some really, really difficult things. Things I'm not proud of. That's why I need to guard my heart and make sure that those things don't create root in my heart, because they will start coming out of my mouth. And that's truly what will defile me. The Pharisees were full of accusations and threats and jibes and arrogance and pomp and ceremony and all these different things. But they also had many other sins, and they didn't guard their hearts. So that's what came out and was experienced by the people around. And people looked at them and said, "If that's what it is to follow the Lord, count me out." So today I challenge you to guard your heart. Is there prejudice? Is there anger? Is there bitterness? Is there unforgiveness? Is there greed? Is there lustful desires? Well, when those things start to crop up, you need to replace them with the Word of God and truth. God bless and have a great day.